I found out that my friend, somebody that I called my friend once upon a time, started a situationship behind my back. Yeah. So for my real friends, they know who I'm talking about. My real bitch know who I'm talking about. But I was dealing with this man off and on for fucking ever. And everybody knew I ain't play about that nigga. Like, I don't know, like, I was in my young, dumb, stupid era, and I just kept taking a nigga back, like Trey Dawn and them niggas. So we gonna call her Mimi, right? So Mimi was a drunk, like a fucking certified drunk. And like, don't get me wrong, I went through a stage where I would get blacked the fuck out drunk, but I outgrew that stage fast. This bitch, she stayed stuck in that stage. Like, we in our 20s, this bitch still getting blackout drunk and shit like that. Mind you, I'm around, what, 23 at the time? Maybe I was 24. I could have been 24. I can't remember. I think I was 23.
I had my time of getting drunk as hell, too. That's why I don't drink no more at all. You feel me? But when I was younger, a nigga used to get drunk. I just be smoking now.
And I was in my little single phase and shit like that. But Mimi knew that I was fucking with some nigga or whatever. The nigga I was off and on with for mad long or whatever. She knew that I was fucking with him. And she used to always ask me to tell him to come pick us up because he drove. And she used to be like, oh, tell him to come pick us up. Like, tell him to come pick us up. And I'm like, girl, you need to fucking relax. Hold on. So one day we was uptown. I had want her to go to her grandmother's house because she wanted to change her clothes, shower and shit like that. And she stayed at her grandmother's house. Now, she was downtown near my house where I lived. But, you know, she was just like, oh, let me come with me uptown with us. I was like, all right, bet. We went up there. Her grandmother got a bar in her house. She was like, yo, you want to crack something open? I said, if your grandmother's okay with it, then yeah, hell yeah, bitch, I'm going to crack something open. So we end up getting lit or whatever. We was getting smacked or whatever. This bitch did not know her fucking limit. Like, she taking shot after shot after shot after shot. I'm like, bitch, you need to calm the fuck down. Like, bitch, that's too much, mamas. But anyway, so fast forward, nighttime comes and my little shit start blowing up my phone. Like, he calling me no call ID, blowing up my phone, trying to see what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, why you keep calling me? Like, she hear me like going back and forth with him and shit like that. And she like, and when I hung up on him, she was like, wait, that's the one with the car? I'm like, yeah. She was like, bitch, we ain't got nothing to do. Tell a nigga come pick us up.
She like, why you not answering the phone?
That was the first mistake. Why the fuck would I listen to her? Why would I listen to her? No! Like, that shit still pisses me off.
She plotting the whole time.
I think about it, y'all, so bear with me. But anyway, so I had to wait for him to call me back because I had blocked the nigga number so long ago. I had forgot his main number. Like, he literally will call me from no call ID. That's how long he was on the block list for. So anyways, he ends up calling me back like probably like 15, maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes later. He calls me back. I picks up on the first ring. I'm like, hello? He like, yo, yeah, stop hanging up on me. I'm like, can you come pick me up? He like, yeah, where you at? I said, I'm such and such. I said, wait, hold on, but I got my friend with me. He was like, okay, all right, and I'm like, okay. So, boom, she gets dressed. She doing mad extra shit, y'all. Like, and I'm not even that type of bitch. Like, you feel me? I'm not no jealous ass bitch. Like, I commend all my bad bitches. You feel me? If you're a bad bitch, you're a bad bitch. But when I tell y'all, she started doing the most extra shit ever. Like, the most extra shit. Mind you, this wasn't a girl that wore makeup often. She started doing her makeup.
I know he ain't even say I got a friend, nothing. She just going crazy, automatic.
She curled her hair. Like, I'm like, okay, this is all right, bitch. We ain't going to the gala. We ain't going to the Met Gala. So I should have knew something from there. Like, I should have knew something from there when she started doing all that extra shit. Then I remember what Jordans had dropped. Some Jordans had dropped. I can't remember exactly what number it was. Some Jordans had dropped, y'all. And she put the Jordans on. After she had told me she was not wearing them. She was like, oh, I'm not going to wear these to my birthday. She put the fucking Jordans on, y'all. So I'm like, okay, whatever. She cute. I'm complimenting. I'm like, bitch, you look good as fuck. Like, period. You making me feel like I'm underdressed. So she's like, stop. So anyways, he came, he pulls up on us or whatever. She sees the car he's in. He's in a foreign nice ass car. And she...
Yo, what kind of car he got? I gotta get one of those.
Automatically, it's like, ooh, his car is nice. Like, yes, bitch. Okay, Sheikah. Anyways, so we get in a car or whatever. She gets in the back seat, I get in the front seat or whatever. He, I introduced them. I'm like, such and such, this is Mimi, this is such and such. And she like, hey, how you doing? Oh my God, your car is so nice. Like, I love your car. I said when I get my next car, my car gotta have red interior and then like she just going,
okay, I know I need some red interior. I gotta get what this nigga got because, oh shit.
and he laughing and he like, yeah, thank you, good looking or whatever. He like, kind of like brushing it off, but he trying to be humble. So anyways, he like, all right, I'm about to go to the gas station. I gotta go get some gas. So I said, okay. So we go with him to the gas station or whatever. And then he like, y'all want to drink? She like, yeah, I want to drink. Like, she didn't even give me a chance to answer, y'all. She like, yeah, I want to drink or whatever. So he like, all right, what you drink? So she like, she was drinking Don Julio Blanco, but I wasn't drinking that at the time. I only like Casamigos. So I was like, well, you know what I want. I want Casamigos. So he was like, okay. She was like, oh my God, I don't want to drink Casamigos. Can you give me my own bottle of Blanco?
Me, I'm saying no.
Bitch, who
I don't know you.
Yo. So he chuckled.
Or shit. If I could use this bottle, what's she gonna do for me?
A little bit. And he like, yeah, nah, I got you. Because he wasn't that type of nigga. So he like, I got you. So he goes into the liquor store. He gets her own little personal bottle. He gets me my personal bottle. And he gets him his shit. Now, we go park up somewhere and we, in the car, we drink, we listen to music, we vibing. Yo, why this bitch turns around and starts twerking? Like, y'all, she's on his seat. Like, seat ass in camera. Like, not camera. Like, ass in the, damn near the middle. Like, y'all know the middle part? Like, it's the driver, the passenger, then it's the middle part where you could reach back to the back. Yeah, her ass is right there and she's twerking it. Like, and then I guess she's doing it like on some, she want me to smack her ass, but her ass is in his face too. So it's weird as fuck. You get what I'm saying? So like he trying not to look, but I could tell he want to look. But I'm just like, whatever. Like, this not my nigga at the end of the day. So I don't really care. Like, this is just my little shit. Like, he ain't my nigga. Like, you feel me? But like, bitch, you know what's up. Like, you get what I'm saying? So anyways, after she finished doing that, she's just doing the fucking most after that. Like, she's doing the absolute most. She's putting her foot up. Like, out his window, like his window rolled all the way down. She got her foot out his window. I'm like, bitch, put your foot down. Like, you know how much this car costs, bitch? Put your fucking foot down. Like, what are you doing? Then she goes, oh my God, I gotta pee. And he like, all right, hold on, I got some tissue for you. You wanna squat? So she's like, yeah. He asked me, do you hear him? He's so stupid. Bitch, it wasn't that funny. He just asked you, do you want to squat? Like, what the fuck is what's the joke? What am I missing? So then, boom, now he gives her some tissue. She gets in between the car. She's peeing. As she's peeing, she's announcing, oh my God, I hope I don't get no pee on my... and I had to push my panties to the side. I didn't even put my panties down. Why are you announcing this, bitch? Like, why? Just fucking pee. So now he takes us to get something to eat. Well, he taking me to get something to eat. And he goes to the drive-thru. We in the drive-thru of Popeyes. And she like, he asks me like, what you want? She like, oh, go ahead. You want to go first? I'm like, he didn't ask her if she wanted anything to eat. But all right. You know, I ain't going to say shit, you know. So then, boom, I tells him what I want. And then she goes, oh, yeah, you could get me a 5-piece with this. And at this point, he just doing it, y'all. He literally just doing it. So now after this, he ends up taking me home because I'm like, I want to go home. It's getting late. So he was like, all right, I'm going to drive you home. So she was like, yeah, you could drive her home first. I thought that was so fucking weird. But we was closer to my house, so I could understand why she said that. But I just thought it was weird as fuck. So he ends up dropping me off home, and then she was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call you when I get home, bitch. I'm like, all right, back. Y'all, this bitch never called me. Never called me. I didn't hear from him for the rest of the fucking night. I'm like, okay, that's weird, but I'm really trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. She never called me. I never heard from him for the rest of the night. I thought that was odd, but I let it go. I ended up going to sleep. I wake up in the morning time. I don't have no missed call from her, but I got a text from her. She texted me around 2 something. It was like, yo, when I got in the house, I passed out. My bad. I'm good. I'm safe.
Yeah, you passed out all right.
So I was like, I texted her back the next day. No, actually, I called her. I'm lying. I called her the next day, and I'm like, what time did he get you home? Like, bitch, you texted me at 2 o'clock. So she's like, oh no, he got me home right after we dropped you off. Like, he took me straight home. It's just that I was mad drunk, bro, from that bottle. That's why I never called you. So I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. So now I'm noticing that, like, she not really hitting me up as much. Mind you, Mimi was like my drinking partner. Like that bitch would hit me up anytime she wanted to drink. She would hit me up. She wasn't really hitting me up like that. So I ended up, hitting her up. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Why the fuck I haven't heard from you? So she like, oh my God, bitch, I'm sorry. I've been with such and such. Like, she told me she was with one of her other friends, hanging out with her other friend lately on her block. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem. So she was like, oh, put up to my block. So I was like, okay. Ends up taking a cab to her block. So she, as we hanging out together that day, I just remember her bringing him up. Like, she was just like, oh, so when was the last time you spoke to Foreign Car? So I was like, oh, you know what's so crazy? I haven't spoke to him since that night. Like, so she was like, am I missing something? What the fuck is the joke? So I'm like, yeah, I haven't spoken to him since that night. So she chuckled a little bit. She was like, but he was nice. He was nice. I'm like, yeah, all right. So she was just like, yeah, whatever. She didn't really say much else. And it just so happens that, I went home that night. That night when I got home with like around 10 something. He started calling my phone. He started calling my phone from no caller ID. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's up? He like, oh, I miss you. I haven't heard from you since I left you. I'm like, yeah, because you been a stranger. Niggas don't call me no more. Niggas hang out with me and my friend one time and just forget who I am. So he was just like, nah. It wasn't even like that. Then he goes, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, tell me what? He like, but I think I should tell you in person.
Don't tell me this, nigga. Why the hell you gonna tell on yourself for? Why are you about to do that?
To come link you. So I'm like, why you can't tell me on the phone? He like, nah, I'm gonna tell you in person. I said, okay. This dumbass nigga comes to link me, drives all the way to my block, comes to pick me up. I get in the car, we start talking. I'm like, so what's up? He like, yo, so that night that I dropped you off, your friend was being mad extra. Like, she got in the front seat with me. She was like, oh, she asked me, can she get in the front seat? Or whatever. I told her, yeah. And he's like, yo, and just to let you know, I'm only telling you this before she tell you because I want to let you know. So I'm like, all right. So he was just like, yeah, she asked me, can she get in the front seat? I told her, yeah, she put her music on. She asked me, can she connect to the Bluetooth and shit, put her music on, let her put her music on. He was like, and then she was like, basically telling me she wasn't ready she wanted to chill a little longer. And I'm telling her, like, chill without Sheikah. And she like, yeah, I want to chill without Sheikah. Like, we just chilling. It's not like we're going to do nothing or whatever. And he was like, yo, I'm not going to lie. That parked up and we was chilling. She was talking, asked me questions about my car and shit like that. He was like, yo, and like, she asked me, could she give me head? I said, so.
Of course he said yes. So what you say? Of course.
What did you say? He was like, I didn't do it. He like, but listen. I'm not trying to break up your friendship. I just want to let you know that, that's not your real friend. Like, you shouldn't have her around your niggas and this. Niggas are so manipulative, bro. Because the way I really thought this was a fucking stand-up ass nigga, like, I thought this.
Yo, I just would have never told on myself. I would have just got the head and been quiet. This nigga just done told on himself. Come on now. Niggas, raise y'all hand. Who getting the head? Like, stop joking around.
I thought he was a stand-up ass nigga. I'm like, nah, you a real ass nigga, because any other nigga would have got that head, never told me nothing. You a real nigga for that. You feel me? I fuck with you. So boom, after we had the conversation, I'm like, you know what? Should I play it off like I don't know? But the type of person I am, I can't hold down no shit like that. So next time me and her link up, I mentions it to her. I'm like, yo, so why he told me when he dropped me off, you was trying to give him head. So I'm like, she was like, wait, what? I'm like, don't lie to me, Mimi. Mimi, don't lie to me, Mimi. And don't get me wrong, like Mimi couldn't beat me, and I know for a fact she couldn't beat me. I never fought her, but I know she couldn't beat me because she was not a fighter. She probably had 2 fights in her life, and she was not a fighter. But I wasn't a bully, so I didn't want her to feel like I was bullying her. But I'm just letting her know, like, bro, don't lie to me. Like, don't lie to me. You feel me? Because I'm not that type of bitch to you. So she like, oh no, it wasn't even like that. Like, I didn't ask that nigga to give him no head. We was talking about something something sexual came up. And yes, the conversation of head was brought up, but nobody mentioned nothing about me doing it. He's capping. So I'm like, so y'all didn't do nothing. You didn't try to do nothing. She said, bro, no. Like, he's weird as fuck. Like, do you have his number? Call him right now. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing all of that. So, y'all, fast forward, I'm like, all right, maybe this weird ass nigga was just trying to make me fall out with her. I don't know. Like, you feel me? I don't know. Like, it's 2 sides to every story, and then it's the truth. Fast forward, y'all, I'm going to say about a month later, she's in the bathroom. She's using the bathroom. She's in the shower. I'm looking at her phone. I see a 347 number calling her. Mind y'all, I'm so crazy because, like, I'm so smart, bro. I'm like, yo, I know this nigga number been blocked for forever, but why do I feel like that's his number? Yo, I'm going through my block list. I see that same number in my fucking block list, y'all. I unblock the number. I calls it. He picks up. It's him. I'm like, hello? He like, yo, what's up? I said,
Yo, my niggas from New York. Yo.
Yeah, I unblocked your number. I said, but let me ask you a question. He said, what? I said, you know what? Forget it. He said, nah. Tell me. I said, forget it. Because I already knew what I was going to do. You feel me? So, boom. Now I hangs up on him, blocks his number immediately, right? Now she gets out the shower, right? And I'm like, yo, bitch, where's your charger at? And she was like, oh, it's in the back of the bed. I'm like, yeah, my fucking phone died. I'm like, I can see your phone real fast. I need to make a call. So she was like, yeah. Bro, I get this bitch phone. I look through her phone. I'm going through her phone acting like I'm dialing a number. I go straight to the messages, bro. I click on their messages. His message is like the second one in her text message thread. I click on their messages.
It's
The
pictures
shit
of him
I
giving,
saw,
there's
y'all.
pictures of him giving him head, all type of shit in there.
Hold on. I see them meeting up with each other. I see her calling him daddy. I see him telling her, oh yeah, you gonna come see me tonight, and she like, come pick me up. And I see all type of shit, all type of emojis, all type of shit, y'all. When I tell y'all, I was livid. I turned to that bitch and I said, oh, you weird ass bitch. I said, yo, you're weird, Mimi. She turned around. She like, what are you talking about? I said, bro, so you talking to him? You talking to him behind my back? She said, why are you going through my text messages? Why? That's mad fucking weird. Like, why are you going through my text messages? I said, no, bitch, don't try to flip it. I said, you're a fucking hoe. You're a hoe. I said, because how you dealing with somebody that you know I had relations with? And somebody that is still on my dick till this day. Till this day, bro. How are you dealing with somebody that I introduced you to as my nigga, like my situation, my little shit, and you really going behind my back and dealing with this nigga? She trying to explain. I'm like, no, bitch, you're done. You're cut the fuck off. I don't want to deal with you no more. Then I'll call that nigga, let him know he's cut the fuck off, change my number. That nigga still to this day. Bro, that happened when I was 23 years old. I am 28 years old. 29. Be quiet. 29 years old, bitch. Do y'all know that this nigga is still trying to contact me till this day? That nigga be having his friends reach out to me. That nigga be calling me, trying to call me on Instagram. To this day. And it's not a flex, but I'm just like, and he probably still doing the same shit to her as well. I don't even know. I stopped being a official. I didn't even talk to her no more after that. But I'm like, yo, this shit is like, when I tell y'all, I can't make this shit up. My life is a fucking movie.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up though, as the friend though. But you know, it was red flags that the friend was throwing off rip. She getting all dressed up and all of this and all that. And I don't know what made him even say anything about this situation. She would have never known. Like, what made him even open his fucking mouth? You feel me? And then, even by him opening his mouth, it should have fucked it up with the friend. Because it's like, damn, why you say something to her? Like, I don't know. This shit was just messy, man. I don't know what the fuck wrong with my boy. I wouldn't have said a motherfucking thing. Unless they got into it, or I don't fucking know why he told her. But we know that nigga got that head in that goddamn foreign. Stop joking around, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with me as always. Love y'all, man. It's your boy Ray. Big play. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the story today. Peace.